Good morning. Coming to you from Scottsdale, Arizona. First off, I want to take a minute to thank all the armed forces that are out there defending our country, and all of those who've come back from being overseas, being in conflicts that we probably should not be in. I want to thank you and your families for your sacrifices. Thank you for giving up for our country so that I can sit here and record this video for you, but not only that, so that others can have the freedom to protest, to speak out, to be heard for whatever reason. You protect our freedoms. Our gratitude is sometimes missed in the media messages. My name is Michael Murdoch. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. The hat that I wear belonged to my father, Walter Murdoch, who is now buried in Arlington National Cemetery. My father did 25 years service in the U.S. Navy, was a 3-tour Vietnam veteran. I'm very proud of my father. I'm also proud of this country that gave me a chance as an immigrant. I was born in England. My mother was born in Italy, full-blooded Italian. My father met my mother in Italy in a movie-style meeting almost, walking through the doors of a USO and Dad looking across the way at her and telling his buddy, "You go find whoever we're looking for. I'm going to go marry that set of legs over there." It was a great story to hear. What I wanted to share with you today is a little bit of information about the domain name that I have listed, known as AmericaIsGreatAgain.com. I also own MakeAmericaGreat.com. I registered that domain a number of years ago. However, AmericaIsGreatAgain.com speaks to a higher message, and that is the one that once Donald Trump wins the nomination, once he wins the election and becomes president of our great country, that we're going to be on a path to becoming great once again. I love this country with all my heart, but we are way off track of where we should be. And as he said in one of his speeches recently, we really need to rebuild America, because we're spending our time and our resources overseas building everybody else up. I also wanted to put a face towards the donation factor of this sale of this domain name. I committed to sell this for $2.5 million. If Donald Trump buys it, $1.5 million of this money will go to veterans. You can never usually look and see who's donating the money. Me. I'm going to donate the money. My name will be on the check. I want to put a face to the donations so that people know there's an actual human being who really gives a damn about our veterans. Something that's near and dear to my heart that many people have sort of pushed to the wayside is abuse of veterans. Abuse of veterans and their spouses. Abuse of veterans, their spouses, and their finances. When people are cared for, there are facilities that take advantage of that care. This has to stop. There's no cure for aging. Think about this. Every single person in the United States is a potential elder abuse case waiting to happen. As time goes forward and we get older, there are those out there, instead of looking out for us, would rather take advantage of us. And many of the people they take advantage of are veterans and their families, and they're raping and fleecing their finances. So part of the money raised from the sale of this domain will go to educating people about what to look for, will go to a system that I have come up with to alert people of elder abuse and to start the legal process to protect those veterans and their families. Additionally, I want to be able to give part of these proceeds to help animals, specifically dogs. I had a lovely dog named Sophie She was my support dog. She was with me through the death of my mother, my father, the death of a couple of friends, as well as my divorce. Now she's gone from my life. I want to be able to help those people who have animals in their life be able to keep them around longer. So that's part of what this money's going for. And lastly, the remaining funds from this, the $1 million remaining, will be for my own purposes. I'll be able to provide myself food and board for many years. I will also be able to self-fund a project that will perpetually give back to veterans going forward. That project is called Picture This America, and will involve me literally driving the lower 48 states and then petitioning pictures from the others that will allow me to put together a book and a website. The website will continue to grow as time goes along, and a foundation will be set up for that to be able to give back and continually donate to projects that specifically benefit veterans. I'm not talking about projects that create t-shirts and hats and things like that and spend an enormous amount of money on those things. I'm talking about projects that will be giving towards the cause, and those sales from those objects will then be put back into giving to veterans projects, to just continually give and give and give for all time. That's my objective in this, to say thank you to the United States of America for welcoming me, one who was born in the United Kingdom, one who made a conscious choice when his father said, "Do you want to be American or do you want to be British?" And I said, "Father, America has given me so much. I want to be an American citizen." And I raised my hand and said that oath and pledged my service to this country. I love America. It's my turn to give back. And Donald Trump, with your help, I can give back in a fashion that continues a legacy of giving in my family. My father was in the Navy, his father was in the Navy, his father was in the Navy, and so on, way back. My mother, being of Italian descendancy, she gave up her life in Italy to become my father's wife and to be with him and to take care of him when he needed her to do so. And later on in life, he took care of her as she got Alzheimer's and locked out the world from her. Excuse me, I need to take a deep breath here. My father died of cancer on May 20th, 2013. There was no history of cancer in my father's family. My father served 3 tours in Vietnam. You do the math. I want to give back, and I'm asking for your help. So please promote this video to anybody and everybody that you know. I am going to put ads on this video because I really need it to get out to people, but I want to be of service to this country until the day they close the lid. Thank you for your help. Thank you for listening. God bless each and every one of you. God bless Donald Trump and his family. Sir, may you get all the votes necessary to become our nominee, and may you win the election and become the next president of the United States. And lastly, God bless the United States of America and all that we do everywhere we go. Thank you and good day.